The 19 Levels of Wealth, a Journey Beyond Money. Disclaimer: this content is purely educational. I don't make investment recommendations, just sharing knowledge that can transform your perspective on wealth. Have you ever stopped to think that maybe you're looking at wealth completely wrong? This reflection hit me after discovering the fascinating work of Morgan Housel, author of The Psychology of Money. In episode 15 of his podcast, he presents a revolutionary perspective. There are 19 different levels of wealth, and most have nothing to do with your bank account balance. The most interesting part? You're probably living several of these levels simultaneously because they don't follow a linear order. It's like a puzzle of financial and personal life. Special credits to the Faria Lima Elevator Instagram page, where I first saw this approach. Morgan's complete podcast is in the description for those who want to dive deeper. I'll share my interpretation of these levels, so you might find different nuances in the original material. But let's get to what matters. These insights can completely change how you view your relationship with money. The levels of poverty. Yes, there are several types. 1. Deep poverty. It's hell on earth. People sleeping on the streets, not knowing where the next meal will come from, depending on strangers' kindness. The cruelest part? It's a vicious cycle. Many end up turning to addictions to escape reality, which only makes everything worse. 2. Psychological poverty. Here lies the silent danger. Imagine earning $3,000 per month, well above average, but feeling miserable because your neighbor earns $5,000. It's the infinite comparison trap. You earn $1,500, envy those earning $4,000. Start earning $4,000, envy those earning $12,000. And so it goes, in an endless race that only leaves you frustrated and, worse yet, in debt trying to keep up with others. 3. Socially bankrupt. I know millionaire entrepreneurs who are poor in genuine friendships. They have money but no one to genuinely celebrate victories with. Their relationships are shallow, based on mutual interest. As Morgan says, money solves problems, but relationships solve life. There's no point having millions if you don't have anyone who truly cares about you. 4. Adaptive poverty. This is the most common, and you might relate. It's when your expenses always grow faster than your income. It's like having a hole in your pocket that only gets bigger. You even progress financially, but nothing's ever left because your lifestyle adapts, for worse, to any income increase. 5. Ironic poverty. Sounds strange, but it exists. It's having so much money you don't need to do anything, and precisely because of that, falling into boredom and self-destruction. Think of heirs who never had to fight for anything. Without purpose, without challenges, many end up lost in addictions or spending fortunes trying to fill an existential void. Rich in money, poor in meaning. 6. Repressed poverty. You're doing well financially, but your income source is fragile as a house of cards. A musician who's successful today but doesn't know if the next songs will hit. An influencer depending only on an algorithm that could change any time. The problem isn't having an unstable career, it's not preparing for inevitable fluctuations. The problematic types of wealth. 7. False wealth. You know that person who earns well but lives to impress others? Car financed over 7 years, designer clothes on credit, always picking up everyone's tab at the bar. In the end, they only attract opportunists and live in the red, rich in appearance, poor in reality. 8. Financial wealth, life poverty. The classic workaholic. Made money but lost family, health, friends. Has a fat bank account and an empty life. Financial success without success in other areas isn't wealth. It's a trade-off that ultimately isn't worth it. 9. Financial poverty, life wealth. The opposite of the previous. Works with what they love, has time for what matters, but earns little. Present in children's lives, has genuine friendships, but lives financially tight. 10. Limited wealth. Won the lottery, inherited a fortune, or married into money. Has cash but didn't earn it. The result? Often doesn't value what they have, and might even lose everything by not knowing how to manage something they didn't build. 11. Technical wealth. You feel rich because you earn more than people in your neighborhood, but change environments and the feeling disappears. It's wealth that depends entirely on who you compare yourself to. Pretty fragile, don't you think? The balanced levels. Here things get interesting. 12. Balanced wealth. This is the sweet spot. You could have a higher standard of living, but choose to live below your income to invest the difference. Earn $10,000, but attention, I recommend using only 50% of returns and reinvesting the rest to not lose purchasing power to inflation. 15. Health wealth. This is the one we neglect most. Being able to exercise without limitations, sleep well, live without constant pain. It's the foundation for enjoying all other forms of wealth. You can be a billionaire, but without health, you can't enjoy anything. Take care of this treasure while you still have it. 16. Shared wealth. When you can help others without compromising your stability. Donating to institutions, helping family, contributing to causes you believe in. This is good for the soul and creates a greater sense of purpose. 17. Genuine wealth. The people you love would continue loving you even if you lost everything tomorrow. Your relationships are based on who you are, not what you have. It's being respected for character, not bank balance. 18. Protective wealth. You've become the family's safe harbor. Doesn't mean supporting everyone, but being able to help in emergencies. That newly graduated child knows they can count on you if needed. That unexpected situation doesn't become a tragedy because you can support those you love. 19. Deep wealth. The maximum level. You have financial freedom, genuine relationships, health, purpose. It's being psychologically millionaire regardless of the exact amount in your account. Final reflection. Looking at these 19 levels, one thing becomes clear. Real wealth isn't just about money. It's about balance, relationships, health, purpose, and, yes, also financial security. Which level are you at today? And more importantly, where do you want to go? If this content made sense to you, share it with someone who also needs to rethink their relationship with wealth. Sometimes a new perspective is all we need to start the right journey. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also like it. Thank you.